Win a Pageant, episode 84. I created this step-by-step process after training thousands of women across the U.S. to win. Now you can have access to these winning strategies when you join me every Wednesday. Let's win a pageant. Hey girl, welcome to another episode of the Win a Pageant podcast. I'm your coach, Alicia Darby. One of the main concerns of some of the loveliest contestants is that they feel that they are talking about themselves too much during their pageant interview. It makes them uncomfortable, like they're bragging. They say that they are just too humble to talk about themselves. While this is a very lovely quality, it is professional suicide. Okay? They wish that they didn't have to share anything about themselves, but then how would anyone ever get to know them? It is so important to share your own accolades and be proud of your progress. It is like a vital life skill. Just last month, I took my niece college searching. We were visiting some of the most prestigious universities in San Diego, including UCSD. The admissions counselor there reinforced what we already know in pageantry, which is your application and your essay have to be more than about your dog and your grandma and your mom. It's got to be about you. Now that's obvious, right? But it's so hard to actually implement when you really have been trained that bragging is not a positive thing, right? You got to learn how to kind of have a humble brag, if you will. But the beautiful thing about a humble brag is that people love associating with somebody who's awesome. I mean, while we were walking around on all of these incredible college campuses, they were bragging about everything. They were bragging about how wonderful their science department is and how awesome their alumni are. And, oh, did you know that this one famous celebrity attended this university? And as we're going through this, we're like, wow, wow, wow. The more we were saying wow, the more we wanted to align ourselves with that university. I was like, girl, you got to go here to my niece, because we kept thinking, wow, this university is so great. And then we'd go to the next one. Wow, this university is so great, because they were sharing their absolute best. And they weren't doing it like, oh, we're more awesome than everybody else. But they were saying, listen, our school has been noted to be one of the top 3 business schools in the world. And when you hear that, you're like, oh, I have to be a part of that, right? The same is going to happen for you in your pageant. Believe it or not, people want to know you. And to be an exceptional pageant woman, you have to be able to speak about yourself in a positive light without coming off cocky, of course. Now, the most beautiful way to share an accomplishment is to share credit with others in the form of gratitude. That is the best way to make things sound not so braggy, because they're giving credit where credit is due. After all, you did not make every single one of your successes happen. Of course, all successes happen as a result of a team. You were likely surrounded by people that got you there. So what I want you to do is trace back your success and note the people that helped you along the way, because your success puts a feather in their cap and it makes them proud. So sharing credit with others when you talk about your own positive points is a great way to humbly brag about your successes. I want to challenge you to pay attention to how other people talk about their own accolades. You will see hidden inside of there is gratitude. I want to share with you some examples that are truly excellent ways of doing that little bit of a humble brag by showing gratitude. For example, someone might say, publishing a book at age 16 really isn't common, but most 16-year-olds don't have the parental support that I do. My parents have encouraged me and my initiatives my entire life. They certainly are to thank for giving me the confidence to publish at such a young age. Here's another. My volleyball coach has had a reputation for championships her entire career. So she's taken many teams to states. So when she joined our team and was really pushing me in my freshman year, I trusted her enough to just go all in. And I'm so glad that I did, because leading my team to the state championships as the captain in my senior year is an experience that I will never forget. Here's another. Fortunately, I discovered a program that walks you through all the details of everything that you need to be successful in this specific area. So all I did was follow those steps with absolute dedication. And when you followed a system that works, you actually see your own success. And that's what I did. Here's another. Everyone has self-control, but not everyone exercises it. So what I found is that me having a personal trainer is what helps me to exercise my own self-control. I'm able to ditch the cookies and reach for a salad because of that added support that really holds me accountable. And finally, it takes a team to have a victory. So winning Miss World was really a win for my nation. My nation has supported my progress, forgiven my shortcomings, and cheered me on the entire way. It feels great to stand on the stage with the power of a nation like that behind me. It helps me to know that I represent them and I'm not here alone. So do you see how each one of these examples shares the credit of their success? And trust me, you aren't fooling anyone if you take all the credit yourself, okay? No massively accomplished person gets to the top all on their own. Everybody knows that. So if you are taking credit without giving credit to somebody else, that's what comes off egotistical. That's what comes off braggy, okay? When people say, oh, I did it all myself, then it's like, really, did you? Because it's likely you didn't. Most people scratch their heads and are like questioning that, right? You've got to have help from the people that care and from programs that work. So do not shy away from sharing your successes. Give credit where credit is due, and you will inspire others to get a support system that can help them to achieve their goals. And that, my dear, is how you win a pageant. Now, if you are looking for more confidence in your pageant interview, then I want to invite you to the free pageant interview Masterclass this Saturday. This weekend, I'm opening enrollment for the pageant interview game plan, and this is going to be the final enrollment period until sometime in the new year. So I would love for you to join me for the free pageant interview Masterclass this Saturday. You can get all the details at interview.winapageant.com. I'll be delivering the class live on Facebook. I'm going to be teaching you how to gain confidence in pageant interview. It's really a simple 4-step process, but each of the steps are a little mysterious because they don't really teach you this stuff in school. So I would love for you to join us. The masterclass will be held this Saturday. Interview.winapageant.com. I'll see you there. Hey there, I'm Alicia Darby, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching that last video. If you totally loved it and got something from it, would you just click subscribe right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel? Hey, I am here for you, and I've got so many more trainings and videos for you. In fact, this one would be a really great one to watch next. Or if that topic doesn't interest you, then try this one. It's my most recent video training. So I think both of these would be really great for you. Thank you again so much for subscribing. I am honored to be your coach. I'll see you again soon.